What's up guys, Hugo Dwyer Disc Golf here, and today I'm doing my 2024 Gateway in the bag. So this year, if you guys don't know, I'm sponsored by Gateway, so I'm throwing 100% Gateway plastic, and yeah, that's my sponsor, so let's get into it. First off, I'm putting with Super Glow Firm Wizards this year. I used to putt with KC AVRs, so Wizards are a lot like that, and so I like them a lot. It's probably the best putter I've ever used, really. I should have switched to Wizards a long time ago, but these work pretty well. Next, for my approach putter, I just have this Flippy Chief Super Glow. I use this a lot on forehands to flip up to flat, but the good thing about a Chief is that it always comes out. Like, it always has the stability at the end of it, which I like a lot. This one's pretty puddle topped, but it's really good. I like it a lot. It's lasted a while. And then I've got the Chief OS for like pretty just straight forehand approaches, where I can just throw it on a slight hyzer, it'll flip up to flat and just go straight and then have a reliable finish. Another approach putter I'm throwing is this Houdini, and I think it's a some glow plastic. I like it a lot. It's a little more deeper than a harp, what I used to throw, but it's got a more reliable finish, and it doesn't go as far as a harp either, which I like a lot. It's got a reliable distance that it always goes. Alright, going on into the mid-ranges now. I'm throwing two Demons here. It's just a Hyper Diamond Demon. This thing flies a little bit like a Discraft drone for me. I like that I can put it on a little Annie and it'll get flat and then it'll come out. Not super overstable, but very reliable. Throw it in a headwind on a hyzer and it'll flip up to flat. Super nice. So I got a Hyper Diamond one, and I also have a Sure Grip one as well. This one's a little less stable. Alright, going into my Warriors next. I love this Warrior a lot. This is probably my favorite mid-range in my bag. It's a little bit like a Buzz OS kinda, where it's just got this reliable finish that I can put this on Annie. It's a lot like my Demons, but it has a completely different profile, which I like a lot. A little more stable than my Demons as well. And then that's Diamond Plastic, and then this one is Super Glow. I like this one on my forehands a lot. I can still throw a backhand, but you gotta put it on a little more hyzer because it's a little more understable. This Super Glow Plastic I like a lot. It's just super tacky and just feels really well in my hand. Moving on to another mid-range I have is Element. I throw this on backhand, flip up to flat shots, turnovers, pretty flippy mid-range. I used to have some other different elements like diamonds and stuff that I need to get more of and put them in my bag, but right now I'm rocking the Super Glow. I like that. Feels just like my Warrior. It's super nice plastic. And then for my really flippy forehand shots, I've got this Mystic. I can throw this on hyzer, it'll flip up to flat, it'll turn. I can throw this on anhyzer and it'll just hold that angle. I love this disc a lot. It's like my flippy Comet replacement that I used to throw. So it's been pretty good so far. Moving on to drivers, got this Cyborg. This is literally just used for rollers, backhand turnover rollers. Whenever I need to pull it out, it's reliable. It's flippy enough; it'll always flip over. Going on to my blades next. I've got 3 different blades. This is my most understable one, Hyper Diamond. I believe this is just the version 1 blade. This is kind of like an understable Thunderbird. I like it a lot on backhands. I can pop it up on hyzer and it'll go flat, and it goes a long distance as well. I can throw this thing about like 360 consistently. So I like this disc a lot. And then I've got these Kevin Foodery, sorry about that, Kevin, blades. 2 of them. This one's a little less understable. A little more understable because it's 170 grams. It's good on my forehand a lot. I can pop this out just flat and it'll go straight and then have a reliable finish. And then I've got this blue one, which is really good for my backhands. Super overstable, reliable, good to throw in a headwind, good to throw in any sort of winds. Kind of a workhorse when it comes to a windy course that I need to throw on a lot. And going next, I got my 9-speed Spears. This one's a little more flippy. This is just diamond plastic, and then this is an XT. I like this one on my forehands, flip up flat. This is like a heat replacement that I had in my bag before. I like that a lot. And then I've got this spear for backhand a lot. Sorry for saying a lot. Got the spear, super understable, but I can put this on a hyzer and it'll flip up to flat, and it'll go forever as well. 10 speeds next. I've got these Apaches. This is kind of like my Onyx replacement. Super good, super flat. Pop it up on a hyzer and it'll go forever. You can. This one's a little more stable, so I can turn this backhand mainly. I never throw these forehands for some reason. This one's a little more understable. I can flip up to flat, throw it 460. Love those discs. Moving on next, go to my spells. I've got this Gateway gold stamp spell. This one's a little more understable. And then I've got this prototype spell. This is kind of like a more overstable realm in my bag. I don't throw these spells as much as these realms, but spells are good, just a little more stable realm. And then for my real bomber shots, like when I really need to get a distance driver to about 500 feet, I'll pull out one of these realms. This is another Kevin Foodery realm. Super pop top, got a nice little pop. And then this is more of a forehand realm for me because it's a little more understable, and I like that a lot. Got this other realm. This is my bomber 172 realm. I can pop this out on a slight hyzer or just flat, and it'll turn. And so yeah, these are my max distance drives right here when I pull out these realms. Then I got another NXT one right there. NXT Super Glow. And last but not least, I've got my Speed Demons. Here's a Cobalt Speed Demon. This one's a little more flippy. This one's 169. Throw this on a slight hyzer and it'll pop up to flat and it'll just go forever as well. These things, I can get this thing to go just as far as my realms. Good on forehand as well. Just a overstable distance driver. And then I've got this other Speed Demon, and this thing is an absolute meat hook. I can put this on a good anhyzer like this and it'll come out every time. So this is like almost a utility disc. I don't throw it as much as my other drivers, but if I really need to trust something, I'm pulling out the Speed Demon for sure. And so that goes about it for the bag. I like to thank my sponsors, Gateway Discs, for hooking me up with all these discs. I've enjoyed the year a lot. I've enjoyed a lot of this plastic. These realms and some of these drivers go further than any other driver I've thrown before. So I just shout out to Gateway. I appreciate your support, and thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully I can finish out the 2024 season strong, and I appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and have a good one.